Då startar vi spelet Amorous. Amorous, where are you, Amorous? There we are. Let's go. 57 hours. Oh my fucking god.
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Hey guys, it's your Bo the Doggo, and welcome back to Amorous, and welcome back to my new setup. Yeah, I got myself a new setup because, as you probably know, Bibi moved out a few months ago, and we're kind of getting this room in order now. And because of that, I changed my setup. So we'll see how long this setup will work. And yeah, I know you've been waiting a long time for this Amorous episode. So this time I'm going to play all 6 last episodes. No, where is it? 8. There's probably 8 more episodes of Amorous, and we're going to play them all. I won't do anything else in between, like any other game or so between, but I will do 8 episodes of Amorous, so that's what we have to look forward to. And I will try to make everything in this summer now, because I don't have university anymore. I'm finished with university, finally! So, except for, like, finding a new job, I only do YouTube. So, if you know anyone who needs a UX designer, let me know, call me. Anyways, let's get into the video, let's get on with the game. Let's play the game, guys! We're going to date Remy! This one! The bunny, Remy! We're going to date her now! Let's go! Amid all the splashing and bustle of the very close pool patrons, the bunny girl, waiting off to one side, seemed to be a little all by herself and scanning the crowd with coy interest. Amorous pool parties were pretty legendary. There weren't many places that could go after dark and drink, dance, and take a dip. Many of the clubgoers didn't mind the excuse to rock up at the club in showy swimwear, and Kobe's tale of the changing area could even make him blush. Oh. The bunny girl was pretty cute. A curvy girl with an outfit that showed off her full figure perfectly. It seemed like she had the swimwear in under the sweater with a towel on her side, but hadn't worked up the nerve to strip down. Which puts us both in the same boat, with my swimwear gear under my clubbing outfit. When did you put on the swimwear? What? I never told you to put on any swimwear. What? They just spawned on right on now? Or are you lying? Her glasses only aided the timid way she eyed on the other clientele. She seemed a little more mature than some of the other patrons. Maybe a little older. A cute librarian-looking girl. How could I resist? He introduced myself, asked what she is looking for, waited nearby to get her attention. I'm not sure she is for me, leave. I think I'm going to ask who she is looking for. Maybe she's looking for me. I've been waiting for you all day, Bo. I stepped over, skirting the splashing cool goers a little, and gave the bunny girl a casual wave as I approached. Hi, I'm Bo. Oh, hi there, Bo. I'm Remy. She seemed a little caught off guard, and more than a little distracted, as I gestured to the pool scene with an earnest smile. I hope you don't mind me saying, but you seem a little lost out here. Are you looking for someone? My brother comes here all the time. Maybe I can help. I'm sorry, I must really have been gawking here like a fool. It was a cute kind of gawking, if that helps. Thanks, but yeah, maybe you can help me. Do you know that lifeguard over there? Oh, what the hunk. Wow. The lifeguard in question was a brightly marked Loulight, switching his showy tail to show off the complexity of his coloration. His predatory expression was certainly an eye-catching as his bright coloring as he surveyed the pool he held dominion over. Offer to ask about him, admire him with her, leave, consider more options. I can't offer to talk to him. Maybe what can happen? Maybe he knows Kobe or something. There we go. I try not to let the distraction get to me as we discuss the lifeguard. I'm not sure I know him. Do you want me to ask around? If that's not too much trouble. Sorry, I know we just met. That's okay. But after I run this little scouting mission for the competition, you owe me a drink. That's the way to go. Okay, deal. It didn't seem like I was going to get her attention fully until I at least told her the guy's name. Okay, let's ask the guy, what's your name? Heading over to the lifeguard, he was deep in conversation with 2 girls in bikini who looked young enough to have slipped under the nose of the door staff. They both had the telltale redness where they had scruffed off the X on their wrists. I was about to give up on him and report back to Remy, but the girl skipped off and I saw my chance. What is that X about? It's like the underage or something? Hello, Mr. Lizard. He was a specimen of the life muscular, and regardless of my feelings on the matter, I could see why Remy had been drawn to him. His eyes alone were enough to make my skin prickle a little under his gaze. He switched his tail impatiently, the bright pattering waving back and forth.
Can I help you?
Why does my space work anymore? I want... Fuck! Okay, I used the mouse. Oh, yeah, so...
Newbie, huh? Well, the towels around here are free for use, and yes, we prefer if you wear a swimsuit, but it's not the hard and fast rule.
Okay. Introduce myself, ask about him. Can you clarify the rules for me? Let's ask about him. Be direct. Who are you? Thanks. I appreciate the heads up. So, you work here, right? Sorry, I didn't catch your name. I'm Bo.
Yeah, you do see the outfit, right? It ain't because I'm Swiss.
I wonder if the character that they used actually is Swiss. Like it's a persona for Swiss guy. That would be kind of funny.
Riptide. Or just Rip, I guess.
Excuse me? He sighed, itching the side of his snout with a clawed finger and rolling his eyes.
My name. Jeez. Did you actually want something, newbie? I'm on a break.
I'm here on Remy's behalf. Well, how can we spend your break, flirt? Can I just chat with you? You seem interesting. But seriously, I had a question about the rules. I don't think this guy is dateable in any way, so we just... Because it would be fun to flirt with him, but I don't think that would lead anywhere. So, let's ask about Remy. Maybe this will be the bad guy like Variath in Dusty's stuff. Actually, I'm here on Remy's behalf. The bunny girl over there with the pink sweater?
Oh, yeah, Remy. Ha, sure, I dropped a few hints. What about her? Oh, I see. You're here to test the water?
Not exactly.
Well, newbie, if she's ready to go home, I'm more than willing. That hot mama bunny is just looking for an excuse to jump my bones.
Wow, what the dude. Wait, she's a mom?
Nah, but way older than I usually go for. Part of the cougar crowd particularly, you know. She has kind of a reputation of being a bit of closet nympho, like to play shy till she gets you off and somewhere and then... Total slut. Still, you know what they say about chubby chicks?
What?
No offense, of course.
Are you calling me chubby chic? Good to know, I guess.
So, you're saying that Bunny is about ready to pop, huh? I was planning on giving those two pool groups a spin, but maybe I could go for some more mature fun.
That's about as much as I can take. Hit him. That's gross. She deserves better. Confront him. He's not interested. Lie. You deserve better than her. Flirt with him. You both seem perfectly for each other. Leave them to it. Okay, this guy is kind of a douche. But I don't think I'm going to hit him. But nah, she deserves better than that guy. I mean, I don't know about her history. Maybe that rumor is true about her, but that's for us to find out, not for him to tell us. So yeah, that's gross. She deserves better. You know what, Rip? Remy deserves better than that. She's not just some conquest. You can't treat people like a checklist. That's what I meant.
Everyone's a conquest, Yubi. I just go through them faster than the guy who wastes his time with romance.
Well, I kind of do that as well in this series, just checking them off on a list. But we do the romance as well, and this is a multiple dimension universe, as we stated in Sky's episode. But still, why do they disappear from the bar if they are if this is a multi-dimension universe? Okay, that's the grossest thing I've heard. People deserve more respect than that, and Remy's too good for you. Boom, get him, Bo.
Oh, so you're gonna go after her? Yeah, not a conquest at all.
He laughed. At me? At Remy? Or maybe just the whole concept of romancing the clubgoers. I couldn't tell. So I hit him in the snout.
I guess I'll see her later. When you strike out.
Rude! Giving me a smirk and adjust the hem of his shorts, the confident raptor passed with a wink, off to his conquest. Such a douche. Well, that was informative. Hey, how did it go? Tell her he was mean. Leave her to him. I'm not your messenger pigeon. Leave. I'm gonna tell her he was mean so she can stop thinking about him and start thinking about me instead. Yeah! Where did the mouse go? Hello? Oh, there it is. Actually, he was kind of mean. He was sort of an asshole. He seemed a little tough, yeah. Though, that's not the worst. What happened? He called you a slut and made a joke about you. He was too busy with two younger girls. He told me to get lost and keep calling me newbie. He said he wasn't interested in you. Lie. Honestly, always goes the furthest in this game, and we're going to be honest and tell him that he called her a slut and made the jokes about her. Actually, Remy, he has some pretty harsh words about you. He said you were easy, and then he made jokes about your weight and age. Wow, such a shocked face. Is that the thumbnail? He said that? Jeez, what an idiot I am. Excuse me, I'm gonna... Yeah. Don't let that jerk ruin your night. Let me do it instead. I think I'm gonna go. You're not going to ditch me, are you? If you need a bad boy, I can do my best flirt. Good luck, I hope you find what you're looking for, leave. No, I'm gonna do the flirty. If you need a bad boy, I can do my best. Flirt dominant is for compliment flirt, so it sounded kind of dominantly, so let's go with it dominantly. Remy, I'm not interested in checking out guys for you. Let me be honest, I can promise you a far better time. I'd like a chance to wow you rather than setting him up with a staff member who already has a line of people waiting to pounce him. Well, it's not like I'm not interested. She squirmed nervously under the transparent dominance, obviously enjoying every word. She squirmed nervously under the transparent dominance, obviously enjoying every word. I touched her arm tenderly. If Rip Rodrage would rather go play with those twin girls, that means that we have the pool to ourselves. Let me make your night worthwhile. That sounds like a good idea, actually. Let me get changed and I'll meet you in the pool. Oh yeah, baby. Let's do it. Deal. Remy padded away to get changed, leaving me to do the same. I quickly changed out my club gear, glad to have my swimwear underneath so I didn't have the risk of running into Reptile in the changing rooms. I stood there in anticipation, waiting to see what the bunny girl would be wearing. Making a first impression... Oh no, what could... Stop making sounds! God damn it. For God's sake. Why does he have to do it right when I'm recording? God damn it. I guess it wasn't too annoying. Making a first impression in my swim breeze was a little more exposing than flirting at the bar, but not as some of the others were much more than that even on the dance floor. But when Remy returned, her approving smile reassured me a little. And now he's driving past again. Is the mic even picking this up? I think it is. It's like... He has this big lawnmower he's driving around on. Why do I always pick these times to record? It's either the landlord or the fucking neighbors. Oh, hello, Bunny Bon. Maybe that should be the thumbnail. I think I'm going to use that as a thumbnail. Her body was displayed beautifully, even without the minimal outfits of some of the other Patreons. I couldn't help but feel lucky for risking butting heads with Reptile to get to see so much of the bunny girl in return. Yeah, I'm a lucky boy. Her chest was impressive and proportionate size to her womanly curve, accentuated by the single-piece swimsuit that hugged her broad hip under the heavy bust. I knew I was letting my eyes wander a bit, bringing them back to her pretty face with a look of admiration. Stepping down into the pool together, the mood lifted now that Reptile was out of the picture. That's so much better, right? I mean, she is kinda cute actually. You know it. Better company, better locale. We shared a mutual grin, floating together in the mild evening air, enjoying the water on our skin and the quiet moment between us. So, Bo, when you're not saving girls from bad lifeguards, what do you do? I date other people at this bar. Besides enjoying the spoils of war, she means? I'm between jobs at the moment, getting reacclimatized to the area, using it as an excuse to get a little more, meet new people, you know? That sounds nice actually. Good to be positive about it. Yeah, well, but I prefer calling it positive. Sorry. Okay, so I decide to leave for 1 second and this shit has to fall down. Ah! I mean, like, fuck! Come on. Fuck! Pro tip, don't use your phone to record stuff. Okay, I think we got it. This keyboard is still not working though. Sometimes you just have to unplug it and plug it in again and then it just works. So weird. Come on. Oh, fucking come on! Fuck. Okay, there we go. Ask about her work, ask about her in general, ask something random, ask about her hobbies. I think we start with asking about her work. What about you, Remy? What do you do for a living? Oh, the keyboard is working. Actually, I'm a chef. I work part-time in a restaurant and teach the local colleagues a little too. Is it the same? Maybe it's the same restaurant that we went with Mercy went to with Mercy. That would be kind of cool with the multi-dimension theory we have going on. Really? That is pretty impressive. Teaching seems pretty difficult, no? Not so much in culinary school. Everyone is there to learn at least. I don't think I'd be brave enough to teach in high school or something. Ask more about the work, ask more about the general, ask something random. Ask more about the work. So, restaurant work. That must be pretty stressful. I hear that the antisocial hours are a killer. Maybe? Honestly, a lot of my friends are the ones that I made through work, so I have always found time to hang out with someone. Though, yeah, a little lame to be working your butt off when everyone else is sitting down to eat. I love it though. My dad was really into cooking. My grandma too, so I guess life growing up was always revolved around the kitchen. It's the heart of the house after all. That's a good way to put it. And I bet you make an amazing amazing meal. I guess so, and no complaints. I guess I always say not to trust a thing cooked, right? Maybe I should become a cook. Then my body figure would be right for what I'm doing. Ask more about her work, ask more about her in general, ask something random, ask about her hobbies. I think I've seen somewhere that when you ask questions like these, you can ask them 3 times, and the 4th time there, you're not going to get a good answer. So let's ask about her work one more time, and then go over to the general. Do you have an example of something you like to cook? Is it a fancy restaurant you work at? Not that fancy, no. Most of the stuff is like pastas I work with. I'm a saucier. Do you make the sauce? Is that it? I've got to agree with you there. Glad to see you a little confident about it. Agree to what? Well, agree what? You were teasing, right? No, I feel the same. Saucier is someone who makes the sauce in the kitchen. Oh, did he take you for something else? Was there a joke that I just missed that went over my head or something? Fuck. This is what happens when English isn't your first language. So, you're a saucy saucer. I know what I meant. Oh, well, that's how he meant that she was saucy. And not the saucier, that she was saucy. I grin as you giggle through the adorable blush. Thanks, Bo. That time to ask about the general. So, Remy, tell me something interesting about you. Well, I don't know how interesting it is, but I guess it's worth pointing out that I'm maybe a bit older than some of the club goers. Oh? Yeah, I got the impression a little. Would it be rude to ask? What are you, like 30? She laughed a little. Better to say now than further down the road. I'm 32. Not a problem, is it? 32 is nothing, Jesus. I'm 29, you're like 3 years older than me. So you would be born in that case in 87? That's not much. 3 years is nothing. Gosh. No, your age is fine by me. I'm older than I look, you know. It makes it better, actually. I would say I'm older than I look, actually, because last time we went out, me and some friends who I am older than, I was the one who had to show the ID to get into the clubs, but they didn't have to. So I'm older than I look, you know. Where is my mouse again? Hello? There it is. Well, maybe hanging out with the kid brother makes me seem a bit younger than I am, but we're closer in age than you might think. Good to know. Oh, good to know. Okay, 2 more in general. Anything else I should know about? Crazy exes? Awful tuba playing hobby? Kids?
Way to bury the lead in that one. No exes, no tuba, no kids.
Good to know. But no exes? Really?
None of much relevance. A handful of bad date choices. I was always too concentrated on work. I did a double major in college and I barely even saw a party. I guess I'm a bit of workaholic.
Those glasses aren't for show then, huh? Well, good to know. Surprising. Hopefully you take that as a compliment. And one more about the general. I guess that's a lot of personal questioning out of the way, huh? Anything else to come to mind?
Not much that I can think of. I'm allergic to uncooked fruit. But that's a really minor allergy. Just give me a bad heartburn.
Allergic to fruit? Oh, that must suck. Shit. Good to know. I'll be sure to bring flowers with no cake with fruits on them.
Well, it's not like I haven't eaten other cakes in my life, obviously. But yeah, that would be good to avoid. Hey Bo, maybe we should leave the personal stuff for now. I don't want to overshare now that the important things are out of the way.
Oh, yeah, this is what I was talking about. Random or hobbies. I think we do random last. I think we do random last and do the hobbies first because random could be anything, but better to keep it to the things, the categories. So, Remy, any interesting hobbies?
Actually, it's kind of lame. I'm one of those career girls who just does more work when she's at home.
Aw, I guess that shows how much you enjoy it though. She smiled and nodded.
I guess you're right. And working in the food profession, I guess everyone needs to eat anyway, right?
That's actually what I was thinking as well. Like, if you work with cooking food, you probably still have to make food for yourself when you're home. So you in that sense, you're always working when you're cooking food for yourself. You're still working because you're making food, and that's your job is to make food. Yeah. Anyway, exactly. That sounds like the best thing to practice. Probably most delicious versions of work preparations I can think of. That was one hobby. Two more. Is there anything you like to do when you're not cooking?
I guess I enjoy going to the museum. I like those shows that they put on TV or the internet too that teach you random things.
Yeah, I kind of like that as well. Like learning like historical stuff. That's always nice. Like I enjoyed watching History Channel before, but then it's starting to have all these Axemen and Swamp Men and Hunter Men and all the men channels. I was like, this isn't History Channel anymore. This is more of Discovery Channel. God damn it.
I guess the beach sometimes too, if the idea of stuff in museums doesn't interest you.
Who doesn't like a trip to museum every now and then? There's plenty of cool stuff to see and learn about there. And one more about the hobbies. So you mentioned TV and internet shows. Have you a favorite kind of thing you like to watch?
Honestly, most of the documentaries and history programs are sort of a wimp when it comes to action movies and especially horror stuff.
That stuff isn't for everyone, yeah. But good to know. No scary movies. It's like me in horror games. I just can't do it. But I still do it for the views. Because that's the life of a YouTuber. Even though everyone else like the dating games.
My heart would appreciate that, yeah. I don't get the fun kind of scared from it, I promise.
That was all hobbies, so 3 random things. Okay, so here's a weird one. What's your second biggest fear?
Second. Well, my first is heights, so my second would probably sharks. Like the sea monster sharks, not the race thing, obviously.
Alright, the people have the shark personas. I know what you mean. Sea creatures spook you, huh?
Yes, I don't know. I think they're beautiful creatures, you know? Prehistoric and majestic in a certain way. I guess it's just the idea of being stuck out in the ocean and something like that showing up that kind of freaks me out.
Tease about it, empathize, flirt about it. I can flirt about that? Yeah, let's do that. I can think of another person around here that fits the definition of prehistoric and aquatic. Found a way to get over an ocean phobia, but I guess it's a more fun version of, what do you call it? Exposure therapy? Are you talking about the guy, the lizards guy that I forgot the name of? Hey! We can play the Joe's music in the bedroom if that helps. You know, doo-dun, doo-dun.
Now you're just teasing.
I slipped close, cupping her full hips with a smirk as we stood together in the warm water, letting my fingers grip a little harder than just a touch as I gave a grin. She didn't back away, smiling back sheepishly. Oh, you noticed, didn't you? It seems like you enjoyed the playful dominance so far, right? I'm not gonna be a jerk, but I will tease a bit harder if that's what you enjoy.
Yeah, okay. I'll be honest that the whole dominant thing is pretty big turn on, but you don't have to put on a show for me.
If dummy works for us both, all the better. Flirt dominantly. Still get the feel of the situation. Wait and see. I can be fun to switch it up though. Flirt submissively. Nah. If dummy works for us both, all the better. That's what I'm going with. I scooped her closer, lifting her in the water by her plush rump, so she had no choice but to hold onto my neck and wrap her legs around my waist to keep her balance. I smirked as she clung to me, nudging her cute little nose with my snout. I think this is actually the closest you have got with anyone on the first, not the first date, but in the meeting. I think Dusty was kind of like taking his shirt off and getting all roused up, but I don't think they have gone this far with anyone else. That's cool. Remy, babe, that's all you have to say. You got my attention now. I'm not gonna let either of us get bored.
Thanks, Bo.
I snickered and traced over her curves in the not-so-secretary of the water as we pressed close. I couldn't help but think about how my name would sound on her lips in a more intimate setting. I think the landlord is gone now. I think I can open the window. I think I can open the windows again because it's really hot in here. Wait.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
I think I can ask her one more random thing. Right? No, I can ask two because this was I asked about her fears and she told me about sharks and then I flirted and then we ended up here. So there are two more. So, what's your favorite microwave dinner? What? Where did that come from? Just trying to think of something spontaneous. So, do you have an answer?
Actually, yeah. You know those microwave rib sandwiches? Totally a guilty pleasure.
Ew! Well, I asked.
Of course, as a cook, I'd officially have to say none of them.
And what's the last random thing? So, let's see. Favorite color?
Orange.
Oh, I like her hair. And like my shirt. Remy, baby, we are meant to be. You and me, Remy, forever. Sorry guys, I won't date Zenith. Remy is the one for me. Oh. Just kidding, we will date Zenith as well. Favorite colored soda?
Fanta. Purple. Running out of random questions, huh?
A little. Best to pace ourselves though, right?
Exactly. We can talk about something else for now. No need to play 20 questions right off the bat, right?
Sure. I don't think there's more to ask now. We asked everything, so I think it's time to go. Look at the time. We've been here for ages. Time flies, I guess.
I guess it's been a while, huh? I shouldn't stay too much late either.
I didn't realize how late it was getting. Definitely shouldn't stay out here all night either. But hey, I've really enjoyed our time together tonight, Remy. Can I get your number? I'd like the chance to see you again.
Of course, I'd really like that, Bo.
And he scores!
All set. Thanks again, Bo. Here's my number. Call me when you're free, okay?
I will. You bet, Remy. Thanks for the swim. She hugged me goodly and headed off to her car. Her damp hair smelled of apricot conditioner. Oh, the phone number of Remy is yay! And we started off on Zenith. Oh, the daddy, he will be mine one day. But not today. Today is Remy Day, and we are going to call her in the next episode. But until then, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. And if you haven't already and want to be sure to catch next episode and to see when we date the big dragon daddy, subscribe. I hope that when I'm done with Amorous, my channel won't die because everyone is just watching me for this fucking series. So maybe I'll try another dating simulator furry game when I'm done with this one. We'll see. So stay tuned for next episode and subscribe and all that. That's ring the bell. Very important. Ring the bell because you don't wanna miss these episodes. No, you don't. You don't wanna miss these episodes. Also, thanks to my patrons. these guys. I mean, I'm super thankful for you supporting me, even though I have been absent now the last weeks due to finishing university and setting up this room and all. But I will try to get out as many Amorous episodes now the upcoming weeks as I possibly can. It probably won't be one episode a week, but it will be as soon as an episode is finished, I will put it out on Patreon, and it will be there for like 2 days or so before I put it up on YouTube. So yeah, that's right. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. As I said before, please leave a like, please subscribe, ring the bell, all that stuff. If you enjoy, I know we call this a bra paw, but I think the better name would be a bow paw, don't you think? A bow paw, because I'm bow and this is my paw, so it's a bow paw. Yeah, because you're not my bros, you're my bows. You're my boos. You wear the boos, I don't know. It's a bow paw. Love you guys. See you in the next episode. What are you doing? Paper, stop.